Man, look at here. What's going on, people? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? We're getting chimed in late this evening. I hate being late. You know what? He beat me here. he beat me here.
By
And
the
he
grace-
he got to come way further than I got to come,
By the
man.
grace of God.
But if you live in Atlanta, man, you know it is raining cats and dogs.
It's ugly.
It is ugly out there, man. But, man, thank y'all. Already we see some people coming on, man. Thank y'all for chiming in, man. Tell them what the show is, man.
Man, this is about
No. Tell them the name of the show, bro.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is Thrive 365.
Y'all hype them up. Tell them, go, Ray.
This
Put some energy in there, Ray.
no, for real, no. That's his thing, but this is Thrive 365,
Yes, sir.
where success, substance, and relationships matter.
Absolutely.
This is the hope. This is the man right here. The originator. I'm just
Here go my
blessed.
dog.
I'm just blessed to be a co-host and being able to do this with him.
Listen at you, man. We blessed, man, to be doing any of this, man.
And we coming to give y'all a good topic that we want to talk about, man. And I think this was one of the topics somebody suggested that we did from the last.
Yeah, from the last show, we had a series of people put out some topics that we were gonna do, and man, we're gonna line them up and knock them down. Tonight's topic was brought to you guys by Anna Rogers, which is a cool chick, man. She's happy to be my business partner, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that plug in there right now if I can.
Yeah,
We have a
got
travel
to.
agency, man, and our website is www.jaglifetravel.com. Any way that you need to get in contact with us, anything you like to need to know, there's a lot of information on us, some good trips coming down the pipe. Y'all check that out.
Please.
This topic, she posted the last show.
Last minute.
That she wanted to hear how to stay motivated through life storms.
Boy.
Hopefully she chime in. Normally we do this on Tuesdays. Yeah, hey, y'all share the show, man. Y'all share it. Please share it, man. Get people chimed in. Normally we do this on Tuesday. Yesterday was my grandmother's 80th birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it. Hey,
I had to do that.
like I told Trick, you got to celebrate them while they're here.
Absolutely.
Got to let them smell the flowers.
And we were just talking, man. We had an opportunity to get a quick powwow, but we brought you guys on, man. We lost one of our greats, man. We lost a great man. He was younger than my grandmother.
Woo! Bang.
Pops, John
Pops.
Witherspoon, man.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
We lost a soldier, man. Hey, man, who don't know about Pops?
Man,
okay?
come on now.
Real talk,
Friday.
true stories. Friday, man.
Man, come on.
Next Friday after
Man,
next.
come on, y'all. Don't act.
All that.
Come on, man.
You know. So here we go, man. I had to take off yesterday, and I appreciate you, dog, for giving some grace on the situation, man. And
Hey, man.
because we wanted to talk. Nard wanted to talk. I wanted to talk. Thrive 365. That thing was. Oh, I'm gonna buy.
But family, man, family.
Family first.
You know, that's one of our core values right here, man.
Yep.
Your family.
Yep.
Shame on you if you have somebody's number. I know we can't see our family all the time, but you got a family member's number, and you're not calling and checking up on them periodically. I ain't saying you got to do it every day. You might not do it every week.
Right.
But
right.
hey, shouldn't a couple of weeks go by for you? Let me just call up mom. Let me just call up bro. Let me just see how folks is doing, because guess what? Those relationships matter.
Yes.
Come on, man.
We're gonna get into our topic, man. And one of our followers put out there a nice little situation, man. The word of the day is J-O-B.
Okay.
Job. Okay.
Yeah.
One of Pop's old joints he was saying on Friday, man. But listen, man. Real talk, true stories. Couldn't be perfect timing, man, for this topic. Because Pops has family. Okay. He has family, John Witherspoon. He has family, and right now I understand that they are hurting. I've lost someone. You've lost someone. I know everybody lost someone, man. And they need support right now. So they're going through a storm right now in their life. And man, who hasn't been through some type of storm? Some type of ordeal. You know what I mean?
Either you've been through it, you're going through it right now, or you're getting ready to go through it.
Yeah.
Jump in where you want to.
Yeah. So man, if we're gonna jump into this thing, man, I want to go ahead and put it out there that I believe there's a few things that you need and that you'll have to build within yourself to get through a storm. One of them is courage.
Ooh,
You gotta have courage.
man, come
21 gun salute to John Witherspoon's family, man. They're gonna have to have courage to get through what they're gonna have to get through right now. And I challenge you guys. I challenge you guys that's listening right now. I don't know who your faith is to. I don't know who you believe in, what you believe in, the universe, God, Jesus, Allah, Buddha, whatever you believe in. I pray to Jesus Christ for peace and strength for John Witherspoon's family. I pray for peace and strength for anybody on here that's lost somebody and that's going through a storm right now. There's always sunshine somewhere, and there's always a storm somewhere.
on. Well,
Calamity. And then there's even ground somewhere. Okay? So at this point in time, man, we want to pray for their family, man. Pray for his family. Pray he is in a good place. And you gotta have courage, man. Courage. I wrote a couple things down, man. And so I'm gonna do it tonight.
well, man, I knew right when we talked about this topic, I knew you were gonna tear this one up. You know, we have certain topics that we just like, ooh, I'm gonna kill it, or ooh, you know, like let me handle this, let me leave this one off. So, you know, I couldn't wait to hear what my man had to say, man, because he gets me aggressive. You know, you look at our personalities.
Jaguar living,
I'm kind of
homie.
more mellow, but this man right here gets me excited. Gets me, you know what I'm saying, Jaguar living. You know, sometimes we can get stagnant.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But he motivates me.
Yeah.
I love it, man. So
There's some things in life, man, that deserves to be infectious and contagious, man. And this Jaguar living thing is absolutely something that should be infectious. Because I truly believe, like he said, man, if you pay attention, man, people paying attention to your life, whether you believe it or not. If you pay attention to who's paying attention to you, you will see that how you live your life is inevitably, it's important.
it is.
I don't want to be deep tonight.
No, but you know what?
I don't want to be deep.
But you know what, man, you're right. Because I was just thinking about something today, right? We're going through these storms. If we're true to what we preach, people are looking at us, right? So it's how we react during these storms that makes all the difference.
Yeah.
Going through
How you
something,
handle
do you have courage? Are you, oh man, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Man. Or are you like, hey, this is what it is.
Yeah.
I thought about it. I wrote it out. This is what I need to do. Let me get on this.
Man up, boy.
There you go,
Just
man
like
up.
that. Just like that.
When other people see you do that, because I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I've seen, in my past, it's happened to me before. I thought to myself, I was like, hold on. I know, that's my guy right there. Would he sit back and let it just beat him up? Or is he gonna throw them punches back? He's gonna get in that ring too.
Right.
Do what he need to do.
Straight like that.
Then I'm like, yeah. Let's make this happen. Let's get it popping.
Yeah.
That encouragement, man. It do something to you, man. And we need that as people. We gotta stay encouraged, encourage others.
Absolutely.
Stay strong. Because like you said, people are looking at you.
Always, man. The streets is always watching, man. That's why Jay-Z said something when they made that joint back in the day. The streets is always watching. If you live your life like there is somebody that has a camcorder on you at all times, you might live a little differently. You know what I'm saying?
What you doing?
And just know, man, I tell folks all the time, man, I got a real quick story about that too, man. Folks is always watching. I remember a long time ago, I was a kid, Negro knocking. We was knocking at people's doors and running, you know what I'm saying? Man, they called out a paddy wagon for us, understand this? This was on the military base.
Okay.
They had the helicopter out, they had the ghetto bird out there for us and everything. I was running and I stopped by somebody's house and their light was on. And I was looking for a place to escape. So I was like, man, I'm gonna have to try to, let me in. I went to go tap at the window and I look in the window and there's a young lady in there doing her thing with herself.
Oh.
Who would have thought? She would have never thought somebody was watching her. And I wasn't a peeping Tom. I'm gonna clear that up right now. I wasn't a peeping Tom on purpose. I just happened to been at a place at the time. I'm looking for a place of refuge. Cause I'm talking about these MPs, these military police. They snatch you up. Oh man, they looking forward to practice this stuff because they don't get a lot of action. You know what I'm
Might want to exchange a couple blows too, huh?
Oh man, come on, man. So at the end of the day, man, just know somebody's always watching you, but don't want to stay there, man. Want to go back to the points that is at hand, how to survive and how to stay motivated through life storms. And one of those ways is you have to be encouraged. Always look forward to something that keep you encouraged. I don't care if it's music, gospel music. I don't care if it's a mentor. If you don't have a mentor right now, man, challenge you guys, man. Find you a mentor, man, and hold them accountable. Have a family unit, some type of support, okay? Make sure you have somebody that can speak into your life to lift your spirit up. And sometimes you're not gonna always have somebody to lift your spirit up. You're gonna have to look within yourself. So have some type of system, have some type of habit, a hobby, something that you can look to that'll uplift you in spirit and stay encouraged. And at the end of the day, man, I don't even want to be deep. I want to go somewhere else with this thing.
Go ahead.
It takes courage to make money.
What?
Okay? If you don't have courage, man, how you gonna stand up to people at your job? How you gonna put yourself in a position where you can lead people? You gotta have courage to lead people. You can't just be timid in your workplace.
This is true.
You can get your ass ran over.
We all know that.
Yeah, real talk, true stories. Who knows that person on their job? Sadida, what's going on? Salute. Who knows that person on their job that is smart as hell, and they lack the mental fortitude in the department when it comes to leading people because they don't have the courage to speak up and speak out.
Man, nothing worse than a weak manager, man.
Oh yeah, ain't no worse, man.
There's nothing worse than a man or a woman, but man definitely, who can't take on accountability, who don't. And you know what? It's crazy because they can be a real a-hole, if you will, but you still will respect them.
Absolutely.
Because you know they don't play. And you know they gonna do the right thing, or you know they gonna tighten it up.
Character. They have character.
All the difference in the world. You might not care for them, but you respect them.
You respect them. Like, man, I don't like his. But what can I say, man?
Right.
You gotta respect the game. He get it done. This man, he put out numbers. This woman, they put out numbers. You can't argue with somebody that put out numbers.
Or like what lady say, he get me together.
He say, he get me together. That part. Straight up and down, excuse me. It takes courage, man, for you to trust. Not only take courage to get money, man, listen, even before you get to the money, it takes courage to trust somebody. You got some people that's been broken.
Boy.
On the inside and out. The job, relationships, family, okay? It takes courage to trust again. It takes courage to trust from the get-go.
Man.
But trust again?
Again, after you've been broken?
And we had a subject on that some time ago.
We did.
When I was in Cali, we did. I remember I watched it the other day, man. That was a good show, man. Good show. You gave some good points on that show, man. I meant to call you on that yesterday.
Hey, do what I can.
But trust, man, it takes courage to trust. It takes courage to step out there and put your heart on the line. You know, put your possibly your name,
That is
your brand.
That is a vulnerable position to put yourself in.
Absolutely.
Vulnerable.
Life calls for you to be vulnerable at times. Because at the end of the day, man, if you don't trust, how in the world would you build a team? Because you have to have a team to be able to carry out the vision, drive the vision. But how can you drive the vision if you can't delegate these parts to the people to carry it and see it through?
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that because you can't do it all.
You can't do it all. Try it. You're gonna burn out. I've been there, done that. I've been there, done that. And I'm telling you now, there's some people that's on here right now. I'm going to need your help with some things that we're doing here in the future. Okay?
Answer your phone now.
Yeah. Get geared up for that. When I hit your inbox and I see you on this thing, Roger Murray, how you doing? 21 gun salute, bro. I got my brother on the line, man. Love you to death, brother. Listen, when I hit your line, man, get ready because first of all, it's gonna be work.
Gonna be work.
But it's gonna be some good stuff. There's gonna be some good stuff to help some people, encourage some people,
Enhance your life.
enhancing other people's life.
Come on now.
Watch God show up and show out when you do something for somebody else. And it's very simple. You gotta have the courage to encourage somebody else. Okay? Simple as that, man. It takes courage to love.
Boy. Woo. Come on, y'all. Now that y'all know that. So many people around here want to fall in love. It takes a minute to even get to know the real person.
It takes a minute.
Boy, when I tell you I had a situation like that.
It takes a minute, man.
By the time this person was putting up a facade so much that by the time they actually saw that, man, this is a real dude. He's really being honest.
Right.
Okay, now I want to sit you down and I want you to know the real me. I was burnt out. I was like, man, you know what? I'm good on that.
Yeah.
I said, you put up such a facade. You didn't want me to see you. You were so scared to be vulnerable.
Right.
I laid myself out. I laid all my stuff out. But then some people, they have a habit of just, they won't let you know the real them. They always want to try to get on top of somebody.
Right. Always want to be on top.
And it's like, in that way, they can kind of manipulate the relationship.
Right.
So afraid to get hurt.
Preaching right now, dog.
Can't do it like that though. Both people have to put themselves out there, let on to be vulnerable. Start from ground one.
Yeah. They gotta be able to open up, man. From like, I can't imagine just any and everybody just walking to the table with their heart wide open and willing to put it on the table.
That's a lot.
It takes a lot to do that. It really takes a lot. You got people that be like, oh, they weak. They just let people do anything to them. Well, I'm gonna tell you, they're not so much weak. First of all, you got somebody that's really willing to openly ready to put their heart on the table. First of all, that's a gift. That's a God-given gift to be able to openly say, you know what? Whatever happens, I'm blindly showing myself. That is a gift.
Right.
And it's not to be taken for granted. If you getting over on somebody that has this gift, I feel sorry for you. I repent myself. I've done it myself. And having an open mind for what's going on with these people that you're dealing with. Make sure that you're mindful. But that's a gift. And there's not too many people that's willing to walk to the table and put their heart on the table. That takes courage. Absolutely. But you will not get to the next level until you do. You're going to be in a position, like he was just saying, going through the facade. And once people see that you put on a facade, now they're going to pull their heart back off the table and put it back in. They're going to put it back in their chest.
I can't fool with you.
And it actually builds resentment.
Okay. Because I was willing to give him I was willing Like you say, I was gonna give it my all.
Yeah.
Now you telling me that you playing with me? Nah, I'm good.
Yeah. Just like that. It's like,
Whether
hey,
we
man,
talk-
what are we doing? I ain't got time for that. On to the next. 21 gun salute. Yeah. So it takes courage to make money. It takes courage to trust. It takes courage to love. It takes courage to do what you have to do in the face of fear. And adversity.
Fear. Boy.
It takes courage to do that, man. Like at the end of the day, man, it's like that boy Will Smith was talking about something not too long ago, and I think you heard the video. Everybody who ain't heard the video,
I heard that video.
when he's talking about jumping out of the airplane, doing the parachuting and whatnot, man, and he was talking about how paralyzed he was the night before, thinking about jumping out of that airplane, and it's crazy because fear paralyzes you. There's paralysis sets in when you're in a state of fear.
Okay.
And when I say paralysis, not so much that you just can't move your body, but even in your mind, like you can't shake it.
Okay. Stagnant.
You stuck. You literally be stuck.
Literally.
So, like me, I'm afraid of snakes. The joker be like, man, if a snake run up, man, what you gonna do? Chop his head off? Boy, I don't know. He might hit me, boy, because I'm gonna be stuck. I might not be able to move. Which they say that's what you do anyway. Be still.
Supposed to.
So that's supposed to work out for me.
I don't know how that's gonna go for me though.
Right. Hey, man, but at the end of the day, man, once fear sets in, it makes you sit still.
Boy.
You're stuck. You don't know what to do.
That fear is something else, boy. Fear will keep you from hitting your potential. For real. Well, I've experienced that myself, boy.
Yeah.
I've seen someone before. We were doing a weight loss challenge.
Yeah.
I've seen somebody so afraid that they was gonna fail. They jinxed themselves from the beginning. I'm serious. They was just, oh man, I just don't think it, man. I'm gonna start getting cravings, man. I ain't gonna, like, bro, we ain't even started. You already done spoke these words and paralyzed it.
All you gotta do is get started. Put one foot in front of the other.
Like, bro, we ain't even already, man, bro. I just know, man. Man, what if this, man? But what if I go past the scripture? Bro, come on, man.
Yeah.
People will actually, fear will, I mean, man, boy, you said something when you said that, man.
Yeah,
Facing your fears,
you
boy.
lose the fight before you can even get into it.
There you go. Thank you.
That's just like
losing the fight.
Watching sports, man. Watching sports. I know a lot of ladies you follow us, and you got some guys on here. You know what time it is. We talking about sports.
Sports.
And if you're talking about sports and you're talking about somebody to be feared, back in the day, that guy, they made a video game about it. And boy, you can get your knocked out. You already know who I'm talking about.
My man.
I'm Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
Okay?
And still got it today.
But I'm going to tell you though, most people, before they even got in the ring with this guy, they were afraid of him. He had already beat them mentally before he got in the ring with him.
You don't know that hook.
But you got a guy, man, that said, you know what? I'm going to adjust what I have to adjust on the inside, and I'm going to get in that ring with this guy. And I know what a lot of other people probably know, but they can't get past the fear. All I got to do is outbox him because he's a brawler, okay? Have some courage and get past yourself.
Boy.
If you can get past yourself, then you can do whatever else you got to do in the world. But you can't do nothing with this world if you can't get past yourself. You got to beat yourself daily.
Ooh, man, boy.
Daily.
Man, you talking, man. You are talking. Our own. Look, you can hide them all you want to. I got my own. He got his own. Everybody got their own. Whatever your fear is, you know what it is, and you can try to play like you don't have it. You may not tell me, but it could be exposed, and boy,
Especially in
dealing
a,
with your
in a
own
place of leadership. Don't get
like,
exposed.
like me. I used to be, when I was in college, I used to be very nervous about speaking in front of people, large groups of people. I used to have a class where I actually have to do that. Talking to you one-on-one, I can talk to you all day, chop it up. But when I got in front of like a crowd of people, boy, I would get nervous.
Yeah.
I used to try to play that off, but it always would be exposed.
What was your telltale?
Start getting nervous, sweating. You know what I said, what I was gonna say. Man, I just had to one day just be like, you know what? Do a deep breath. Mm-hmm. All of us are people. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna try my best. Mm-hmm. Whatever somebody's opinion is, that's their opinion. I can't change it. Yeah. Guess what? I'm gonna give y'all this information, and then y'all can take and do what you want to do with it. Yeah. And what I had to do was I had to keep on practicing that, speaking more and more. Even when I felt uncomfortable doing it, I would make myself get in front of people to the point where it started, it didn't bother me as much. Mm-hmm. Then I started making even more eye contact with people. Mm-hmm. Then I noticed how when I would talk, I'm looking at people for confirmation. They like, go right ahead.
Keep going.
Okay.
Keep going.
I know that's right. Get down in it.
That was my thing too, man. I ain't gonna lie. Speaking in front of people, man, it threw me for a loop. But I'm gonna tell you, you know how I got through it?
Hey.
Feel free to use this. Anybody that has to speak in front of people, man, first of all, if you have a fear of speaking in front of people, I challenge you, take a Toastmasters class. It'll help you. I'm telling you,
definitely,
tremendously.
Definitely.
But even before I got into Toastmasters, man, I used to do network marketing. And doing network marketing, you have to talk to a lot of people. Hosting a lot of meetings and stuff in your living room, and other people's living rooms or whatnot, talking to people. So my thing that I used to do to get past my fear, my icebreaker was absolutely telling people, I am scared of shit right now.
Wow.
Like, I'm shook.
Just be honest.
To be honest.
Put it on the table.
Put it on the table. Once you put it on the table, yeah, excuse me, for those that heard me curse, man, if you're offended, man, I don't apologize. This is me.
Hey, put it on the table.
Put it on the table, man. Go ahead and get it over with. I promise you, man, it's like getting into a fight. If you'll go ahead and get it over with, you'll figure out it wasn't so bad anyway. It wasn't so bad anyway. Thought you was gonna beat me, didn't you? It wasn't that bad. Even if I had to take a whipping, guess what? I live to see another day. All right? But have courage, man. And Landis Pierce says something, man. I want to go ahead and read this.
Miss Pierce, how you doing, man?
Miss Pierce says, most people are fearful of the unknown as well as their success. They want it by mouth, but run away from being successful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
True stories, man.
Okay, Landis.
True stories. Like people want it. They talk about it, but who willing to do the work?
Do the work.
There's so many that's not willing to do the work. You're afraid of rejection. You're afraid of being told no. You're afraid of failing. You're afraid of the person that you feel like holds you accountable not perceiving you the same after you fail. Mm-hmm. But if they are somebody that you look up to, they've had success in their life, right? Well, guess what? They ass failed too. They had to fail to succeed. It comes with the manual, okay? I don't care if you read the Bible. I don't care who you in front of, what leader you're following. A true leader gonna tell you you're going to fall on your face before you can stand, walk, and run and lead people to the finish line.
How many people know that, when like people say you took an L is just a lesson.
Hey, man, come on, man.
Anytime you fail, that's a lesson in life, man. A notch under your belt. I promise you get better from there. Don't be so afraid to make mistakes, man.
Don't be.
To where you don't even try. Like, man, I don't want to mess up. Or, man, I've seen it. Yep. I'm telling you.
You're gonna run into that R word, okay? This thing is, I'm telling you, not having courage and not facing your fears is going to lead you to a rated R situation. Ooh. Rated R. And I ain't talking about no dirty movie. I'm talking about regret.
Oh.
That's something you don't want to live with. Go ahead, get it over with. And it's some of you right now, man, you're thinking about being an entrepreneur. You're watching other people move around and do their thing. And then entrepreneur is almost like it used to be a dirty word, and now it's a fad. People talk about being entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurs, nothing to throw a rocket, okay? It's not easy. It is not easy by any means. If you get ready to step over in these waters, I'm gonna tell you now, be careful and watch your step. But don't be too careful.
Okay.
It's some of y'all that want to be entrepreneurs and you want to step out on your own, and you're doing too much calculating, you're doing too much planning. You got to have some courage, man, and put one foot out there and then put the next one in front of it and then in front of it until you get somewhere. But you get nowhere with all this damn planning, man.
Hey, all that shoulda, woulda, coulda.
Yeah.
Regret.
That part. You don't want to have regret, man.
That's the worst.
It is the worst.
The hindsight.
It is the worst.
If I only woulda, I coulda. Man, he doing what I did. Man, come on, man. That's the worst.
Hey, man, do you have somebody in your life right now that you probably need to have a conversation with to either tell them you apologize for something you did or tell them they messing up in life? Do you have somebody?
Man, I'm gonna be honest with you. There's definitely some people out there that I need to apologize to. And I'll say it right now. If I do see them or get a chance to talk to them, I'm gonna get an apology. And they probably gonna look at me like, what you apologizing for? We good. Man, it happened so long ago, but still, I was wrong. I gotta right the wrong. It's gonna free my heart up just to let you know that I appreciate you for either trying to correct me, I won't receive it, or just giving me some good information. And I just, man, whatever the situation could have been, if I see you or I'm able to talk to you on the phone, I definitely let you know, I'm sorry, I apologize. I regret how I acted, or I regret how I treated you. All day.
Likewise. There's some people on the line, man. You gotta be a bigger person, man. Have courage to be able to take that step and do what you need to do, man, to progress your life. Because I'm telling you, with humility comes progression. Progression comes with humility. Okay? Anna Rogers said something up here, man. I appreciate you taking time to say that, man.
It's real, bro.
Anna Rogers said something up here. We're doing this topic tonight because of Miss Anna Rogers. Glad that you chimed
And
in.
thank you for showing up
Right.
when you put the topic out there. We appreciate
We had
you.
a young lady that put a topic out there that didn't show up. Okay, but you know what? She messaged me. Or no, she put it on the show. She put it on the show later on in the topic.
Oh, okay.
And she said she apologized. She had some things going on, but she called the end of it.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So it is what it is. We ain't gonna say her name. You know who you are.
Redemption.
No, we're gonna give her credit. Love Nicole. Love Nicole. She's a woman of her
appreciate you.
word.
Thank you for
She
that.
got held up and did what she had to do. Now, Anna Rogers, this topic is tonight. It's for her. Anna Rogers said, so when things don't work out the way you have planned, what do you do? Well, first of all, don't damn give up.
Never.
Never give up. Okay? The second thing is take a look at what you're doing and the approach that you took to it. Okay? Find the holes. Look for the holes. Okay? Search for a new. I'm gonna two more things.
Oh, go ahead.
Search for another way. Not to say that plan A isn't going to work and that straight abandon it. Okay?
Okay.
But have you a plan B? Okay? Plan C?
Literally.
Plan C is having someone outside of you and your circle that you can talk to that's going to give you a complete different different example. Okay? Because it's so many ways to look at things.
I got you. They don't have no buy-in, so they can be totally honest.
Absolutely.
So when I think about this, you know, I'm pretty I'm kind of simple, man. You gotta kind of break it down. I mean, so when I think about this, I always say, if I was a football coach, right? Depending on the team you playing, because it's all kind of different teams, right? You gotta make adjustments.
Yeah. You have to make adjustments.
You gotta figure out how I'm gonna get around this obstacle. How am I? Okay, they gotta. Their passing game is tight. How are we going? Or this or they shutting us down here? How? So that's what I think about. Rearranging my players, making adjustments, and that's how I kind of got this concept.
Well, I got to piggyback off of that, and this is so true. It's crazy because God does things in threes for some reason. Miss Anna Rogers, to answer your question, take a look at yourself. Take a look at your play that you're running.
Okay.
Some might be wrong with the play that you're running. And your team. To piggyback off of what he just said.
Okay.
Okay? You know, the coach had to, the quarterback had to look at himself and say, hey, man, listen, am I not running the play right? Well, if I'm running the play right, maybe something wrong with the play. Maybe we should have ran another play. And then if I'm doing my job and the play is good, well, maybe the people that's with me, maybe I need to work on that. Get them to fine-tune themselves. That part.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll take that right there.
That part.
Write this stuff down now. Come on.
Man. Face your fears, put one foot in front of each other, man. Because that's the secret to happiness, man. At the end of the day, having courage is the secret to happiness. If you can find courage, you can find happiness because you're going to beat a lot of stuff that's been beating your ass for a long time. Okay? And if you ever been bullied before, if you knew how it felt to get from up under that bully, if you ever been bullied before, have you ever felt that? I ain't deal with a lot of that coming up, but I had one a long time ago. And to this day, boy, he had to respect me. I ain't seen him in years, but boy, I see that boy again. That boy had to say 21 gun salute. Boy, you held your own. You know what I'm saying? But if you ever got from up under a bully, and that don't mean actually physically fighting, it could be somebody in your workplace, it could be somebody in your family that throws their weight around and they don't have the right to do so. You know, you got coworkers that think they the damn boss. You're not the boss. Dude, you make the same money as me. We got the same pay grade.
Or might make a little less.
Yeah, hey man, you're operating above your pay grade right now. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, man, if you find courage to speak ethically and profoundly and to be able to make your point, to get from up under these bullies, you will find happiness, man.
Boy.
Real talk, true stories. So, running these things down, man, I wrote down a couple tidbits, man. I appreciate y'all taking the time to listen tonight.
Appreciate y'all.
Outside of courage, man, build your faith. Build your faith. You got to learn how to believe. Outside of having courage, man, if you don't believe in what you believe in, how you gonna even start having courage to begin with? So maybe I should have started with faith. Have faith, man. Have faith. Believe. Have faith in God. Have faith in the world. And last but not least, have faith in you. It don't work without you. Okay? You got a lot of people that be like, man, without God. Man, without God, there wouldn't be anything. But guess what? God can't do anything without you.
Man, I'm glad you said that. Got a dude, I ain't gonna put him out there. I always complain about how he can't get a job, I'm like, bro, God could be trying to bless you, but you gotta meet him halfway. You at least gotta go online and fill out the applications.
Right.
When the last time somebody
You gotta play your part.
When the last time somebody knocked on your door and was like, hey, we got a job down here, we wanna hire you right now. Come on, man. God gonna meet you halfway, but you gotta meet him so he can bless you with the job.
Yeah.
And then faith is something that can't be seen, man. You gotta operate in faith. You gotta know, you gotta say it and believe it.
Say it and believe it.
Man, come on, man. That's why your words are so powerful. Those words of affirmation. Hey, man, I'm gonna do this. And then stick to it and do what you do to get it. Man, come on, man. Faith, boy.
Faith, man. I'm glad you said that. Words of affirmation. Anna Rogers just commented again. When your faith is being tested, what do you do to stay faithful?
Know that you gotta stay faithful and keep that courage, because usually whenever you being tested like that, that means that your breakthrough is close. Your breakthrough is very close.
And I love it.
It's coming. You gotta weather that storm. That's when you really gotta keep throwing them punches. You can't, you know what I'm saying? When things start getting tough, you gotta get tough too. And I mean, you know, I know it can't, you know, it's crazy because you just don't know how close your breakthrough is, for real. I've been there before.
Hey, but I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you what's funny. I'm gonna tell you what's funny. He talking about breakthrough, right? Some that listen to this probably gonna say, man, you wrong for saying this. But if you ever been here, you'll understand where I'm coming from. Everybody's not the same, okay? Everybody doesn't handle things the same. Sometimes to get breakthrough, you gotta break down. Sometimes you gotta be like that little girl in the mirror, okay? And cry your damn mascara out. And take your hands and wipe that stuff off your eyes.
Okay.
And say, okay, I got that part over with. All that pressure, all that pain, all that agony, everything that was on me, I'm gonna take it and get it off my back. I want it off my plate.
Okay.
So to do that, I'm gonna go get me a good cry out the goddamn way.
Okay.
But when this cry is over, it's time for war.
Okay.
That mascara you cried off, watch how it smear across your eyes. You ever see them guys, them Navy SEALs, when they go put that black stuff on their eyes and on their face, you take that mascara and you smear it. And I'm saying this, and you ain't got to do this in the physical, but just in the mental. Just get ready for war. Smear that stuff off your eyes, onto your face, and say, listen, after I done had this good hard cry, I gotta keep pushing. There's no such thing as to give up. You give up when you die.
No surrender.
Because one thing I know for sure, nothing lasts forever.
That's true.
You have the good and you have the bad. Just as short as you have the good, there's some bad stuff coming down the pipe.
Come on now.
Get ready for it. That's why I always say embrace the storm.
The dichotomies of life.
Absolutely. You have to embrace it. Because if you embrace it, you'll be able to handle it even better when it comes around the next time. I embrace the storms when they come. Something gonna come. The bad stuff is coming down the pipe. As long as you got the good, you're gonna have the bad. But guess what? Come on, baby. If you're with me, and if you're with us, you're with us. Just like the bad stuff, just like the good stuff, the bad stuff gotta come. One day, the bad stuff gonna be going on, baby. The good gotta come.
The good gotta come.
Put on your damn seatbelt and hold on.
Hold on.
The storm is real. But at the end of the storm, man, you're gonna have a testimony to tell somebody else, listen, baby, I did it, and so can you.
And you that much stronger.
You that much stronger. And you can't be able to tell anybody if you don't have a testimony. You gotta have a testimony to tell somebody something.
Man, come on now.
But you can't go through something. You cannot have a testimony without going through something. Embrace the storm. Embrace to be able to have a story. I'm going through something right now. I ain't gonna tell y'all my business, but I'm going through something right now. And it's like, what am I gonna do? You give up when they put dirt on you. Period. Period. Put on your big girl panties. Put on your big boy, your homeboy boxers. Put on your big boxers like you finna handle some business. Okay. And know you gotta man up, boy. Boss up, girl. Handle your business. Everything that you want is coming down the pipe. Everything that you need is coming down the pipe. And let me tell you something. I don't know who's listening to this right now. I don't want to hurt nobody. But just know that there's even a good thing in death. When you're absent from the body, there is no more pain. If you was already going through something, there is no more pain. When you got loved ones that passed, man, and they was going through pain and turmoil, even in death, there's something good to be taken out of that. There is no more pain. Take your life and build on it.
Man, it's funny you said that, man. I went to a funeral earlier this year. One of my close homeboys passed. And he said, he told his wife to tell us at the funeral, yeah, I know y'all are sad. Don't worry, I'm going to a better place.
Yeah.
But guess what? I don't got to deal with this world no more. And I don't got to go to work on Monday morning.
I
thought about that.
I thought you told me about that.
Yeah, man, I was like...
You told me about that.
I thought about that.
Pretty cool to say that.
He was like, everybody just kind of laughed, because that's the type of dude he was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But so like he said, even in death, something good comes out, because no more pain. That person that's going through that pain, they got to deal with it no more.
Yeah, you got to deal with it no more.
That's something, the suffering.
Shoot, but that part right there, because I know some people right now dealing with some things. But just know, man, it's like the storms in life are going to come. You just gotta ride. You gotta get on the cloud and ride it out, homie.
Man, they coming, man.
It's silver lining gonna come one day.
So-
It's either gonna get better, you're gonna see God.
Hey, the storms don't stop. You just get stronger and stronger and stronger. And then I think what starts to happen is when things come, certain things, because in life, the same things happen over and over again.
Yeah. Due processes.
But you handle them better.
Yep. Due processes.
And then what starts happening is when other people see how you handle it, like we said, watching you, come to you about a situation, you like, let me tell you what's gonna happen. Do this, this, and this, and this. And you better prepare them. So then what made you go, pop, they'll go, whoo.
Right.
They told me about that right there.
Right. They got hit in their head, so you don't have to.
Woo. There you go.
Straight like that, man.
There you go.
Straight like that. And that comes to having that accountability system. Having somebody that you can hold accountable to be able to teach you.
Talked about that.
And share with you some things.
Somebody
man.
outside
Yeah.
to go to.
And help you with your due process. Because at the end of the day, man, these due process that we speak on, nobody's exempt.
Nobody.
Everybody got to go through this life on your own. You might have some people assist you, but you got to walk this life on your own.
Come on now.
And have faith. Man, have faith. Man, believe something great and miraculous can happen in your life. Do you know God can change your life? Everything that you mess up, He can change it in one day.
Man, come on.
Everything that you fucked up, everything that you did absolutely wrong, and some of the things that you didn't do wrong, look at the cards.
Okay.
It's just the hand that you was dealt.
Yep.
Because everybody's not dealt the same hand. That's why you got to embrace your hand. You ever play spades?
Oh.
Man, you ever had that hand? You ain't got but one spade, so you can't throw your hand back in.
Man.
You got to make the best out your hand. Make the best out your hand. Quit crying.
What you got? What you see? You see three?
Yeah.
You see three?
You
What?
got to play your hand. You don't have a choice but to play your hand. You still got a spade. And as long as you have breath in your body, God is giving you a spade. You play the hell out your hand that you've been dealt. And just know that in one day that you've had your life upside down, one day, God can change your whole life. He can change your money. He can change your belief factors. He can change your friends, okay? He can change everything around you. He can change your, boy, I'm gonna tell you something, he could change your mind. Cause you gotta be with yourself 24/7.
Boy.
But I've been through something with my mind. But boy.
Man, when you have faith, when you have faith, boy, God, your faith, I'm telling you, they have a lot to do with that. Man. Your faith.
Man, have faith. You can't get through life storms without faith. There's a verse in the Bible, and I'm not trying to be Pastor Dietrich Waters, Pastor AKA Pastor Trick James tonight, but I do want to give a scripture, man, that I believe in.
Please.
And it's simple. It's Hebrews 11:1. Now, faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Now, I've heard that scripture over and over and over, and I've said it plenty of times, but I want to read it just like the King James Version said it for all you Bible scholars out there. I want to read it one more time for you, just like the Bible says. Hebrews 11:1. Now, faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. What you cannot see, could be working in your faith. But you gotta believe. You're not always gonna have tangibles.
Okay.
You're not always gonna have the boss on the job saying, "Good job, great job, great job. I see what you're working on. I see what you're doing." No, you do you, and you believe in the due process, and you keep faith. But make sure you doing you. Now, you got to be showing out. You got to be doing you.
Come on now.
And having faith. And the things that you can't see, it evolves. You got to have faith. But guess what? Without faith, don't even worry about it, baby. You're gonna have to, you better hope you got a hand full of spades. Luck of the draw of the cards.
Okay.
Okay? And everybody is not born with the same lucky hand. So you gotta have faith, baby. Just in case you ain't got but a whole bunch of clubs this time around. Okay? You hate to be that joker where you bleed and got a whole bunch of hearts and diamonds. And I ain't talking about the two of diamonds either.
Man.
Real talk, true stories, man. But you gotta have faith, man. And after faith, man, you gotta have courage. You gotta have faith. But outside of having faith, before I even go to the next one, within having faith, you gotta understand your purpose. You gotta understand your why. If you understand your why and you understand your purpose, you'll be able to understand where your faith lies. Because this is what I believe. Because faith is nothing but a belief factor. If you find out what it is you truly believe in, something that you can believe in, that's faith. Find out your why. Find out why you do what you do every day. Why do you get up and brush your teeth and get ready for whatever you're gonna do that day? Why do you take care of your family like you do? Okay? Why do you take that road to work every day? You know what I'm saying? Find out your why, your reason, your true purpose in life. And then not just in life, but just in that moment. What was it about that moment that you do what you do and believe what you believe? There was a point that I had to make, man, with that when I was thinking about it earlier. Because everybody it's a fad, man. It's a cool thing right now for people to say, what's your why? What's your purpose in life?
Purpose.
People have heard that so much that it's become a fad and it doesn't really hold the validity that it's held before.
Okay.
It really doesn't mean what it's mean before. Okay? But it's a whole other thing to say, what is your why in this moment? Like us doing Thrive 365. What is it about this moment? If you'll find out what's the why in the moments, your small moments that you're having. Oh yeah, Miss Anna Rogers, I meant to tell you, when you said when it's hard to have faith. When it's hard to have faith. I forget how you worded it. But you said when you've had faith and it's hard to have faith, get you some small wins. Don't worry about the big picture. Get you some small wins. I don't care what it is. I can't think of an example right now. I don't want to draw this out. But get you some small wins. A real quick, smooth win. A run up the block, if you will. You know what I'm saying? Come back. Just a goal that you can accomplish. You know what I'm saying? And you would say, what does that have to do with my faith? Well, one thing about it is, if you can accomplish one thing, you can accomplish another. Okay? Start with the small wins first. Okay? But going back to what I was saying, having faith and knowing your why for the moment, dog. Like the moment is it's imperative that you get that. Small wins. Like us doing Thrive 365 right now. We're in the moment and having faith that somebody will be listening to this show and say, man, I want to be Jaguar. I want to be aggressive about my life. I want to be so aggressive about my life that I start winning so hard that somebody sees my life and it changed their life, and somebody watches their life and it changed their life until their community around me looks like me.
Okay.
And not just your lifestyle, but having the ability to look at yourself and within change some things within yourself until the surroundings start to change. Okay? And not to be deep, but it's deep. Start with yourself. Man, Michael Jackson was preaching when he said the man in the mirror. I'm starting with the man in the mirror. Start with the man in the mirror. Michael Jackson was preaching when he said that. Start with the man, start with the woman in the mirror. Look yourself in the eyes. Look yourself in the eyes, then look straight through yourself. And I promise you, God will show you what you need to work on, and He'll give you faith on the things that you need to work on. Okay, going on from now, man, the last but not least thing, your character and then your integrity. Work on your character and your integrity. That'll get you through a lot of storms in life. Because first of all, it'll make you think about the things that you sow. Sowing the right things in the world.
Man, you are
get you to reach. They get you to reap they'll get you to reap good things in the world. You sow bad things, you reap bad things.
These are just easy Bible-based principles that he's talking about. Man, it's easy, man.
Yeah.
Come on. I gotta be honest. I was talking to my wife about this actually on the way here.
Yeah.
I was telling her how in my life, and don't get me wrong, I feel like I'm a successful person, but I was telling her how I've been given so many opportunities where I could have really, let's just say, took it to the next level. But I played when I could have really been working and really getting it, right?
You mean in work, relationship?
Let's just say education.
Okay. Going back to school.
Going back to school,
Okay.
even certain jobs that I've had, I could have really grinded it out. I didn't, man. I played a lot. And I told her, I said, my position now is a direct reflection of that. No, I'm not saying I'm doing bad, because I'm not. But,
Gotcha.
once again, that regret or thinking of the hindsight.
Gotcha.
Like, for instance, if someone in your family, let's take John Witherspoon, for instance. Let's just say we know this man was a very wealthy man. Let's say he leaves some of his kids money, right? The hand that they're dealt was great. Like, man, I got left. But then let's just say they squander that money. They don't do smart things with it, right? Now, still may end up being all right just because they can kind of, this was my father or my great-grandfather. But if you would have took that money that he left you and maybe started a business or two or three, man, you'd be in a much more better place.
Yeah.
So, like, going back to what Dietrich said, the seeds you sow, well, later on, when everything starts to, what's the word? Harvest. You know, man, it makes a difference. Like I said, I was talking to my wife about that.
Yeah, man.
Like the seeds that I've sown,
watch
man.
what you do, dog.
You gotta watch what you do, and the things that what you reap.
Yeah.
You know, so you reap rather you reap what you sow. Excuse me.
Yeah, it's just being mindful, man. It's being mindful.
For real.
Being mindful and being able to check in. Like I talk about that all the time, man. You got to learn how to be able to check into yourself and understand what you have going on with yourself. You know when you're doing right and when you're doing wrong.
Man, come on
You
now.
know what I'm saying? So doing right by yourself and doing right by the world. And you're doing right by yourself. And you're doing right by people. You're doing right by God, because that's all He asks. You know.
Yes, that is.
That's the only way we can really show Him love, and that's the only way that we can really show Him that we appreciate Him is by taking care of ourselves first. If you can't take care of people, you don't take care of yourself.
Man,
take care of yourself, take care of people, and you'll show God that you appreciate breath in your body, the life, the gift that He gave you, which is your life. But to go on from having character and integrity, I told you, God does things in threes for a reason. I don't know why I keep saying God. God, it is what it is.
There's a reason for that.
He the reason why we're here. So it's crazy, man. He does things in threes. And now we're talking about tonight's topic is how to stay motivated in life storms. Just know that storms come for 3 reasons. 3 reasons. Listen, you can't do anything in this life if you don't learn from an infant to being old to going back to the dirt. You have to learn life lessons. You learn just so you can teach the next. So they can teach the next. And so they can teach the next, doing your due diligence in the earth to show God that you love Him. It's your duty to teach the next. Storms come to teach lessons. Storms come for punishment. When you didn't learn a lesson, okay? And you kept bumping your head. Like they say, man, anything that you do repetitively after you learned the lesson is insanity. Okay?
This is true.
You have lessons, punishment, and last but not least, storms come for growth. And we've been using the analogy storms, and with God parallel everything in the world. You look at a storm, we think about lightning, we think about what? Water, rain. Anything that has life in this earth needs rain.
Okay.
Even us.
Yeah, gotta have that water.
Even us. You need that water.
Come on now.
You need the water. You got to have it. You got to have storms in life to have growth, because you have something that comes from it, and it's called water. Okay? through water comes life and comes growth. So, like I said before, don't run from the storm. Embrace it. This has been, I was going to say Jaguar Living. This has been Thrive 365, man. Y'all been tuned in. We hope you guys had a good time listening to us tonight, man. I hope it wasn't a lot of rambling from my side.
Man, them gems, man.
Hey.
Come on, them nuggets, man. I hope y'all got it, man. Come on. Because I did, man. I mean,
Appreciate it, dog.
I thank God for this man.
Hey,
Man,
likewise, dog.
Man,
Hey, right up, bro. Likewise, homie.
This man said some things that had me go home and be like, let me reevaluate my life.
Hey, likewise, dog.
And that's how that steel sharpens that steel.
Cause this is all, hey, man, life ain't number one big conversation. We appreciate y'all, man, for tuning in tonight. For the people that tuned in for this subject, for this topic, subject, what's up with me, man? For the people that tuned in for this topic, says a lot about you. Because this topic is for people that absolutely want to grow.
Okay.
This topic right here is for people that says, you know what? I think enough of myself to tune in for this. Okay? People flock to what they desire in life. And you're here listening to this because you want to grow. I'm your man, Dietrich Waters. It's your man,
Renard Pope.
We are Thrive 365. Thank you for tuning in. We'll be here next Tuesday at 8 p.m.
8 p.m.
Y'all chime in. Y'all share this video. Chime in next week. See y'all next week, 8 p.m. Love you. This has been tuned in by www.jaguarliving. Excuse me, jaglifetravel.com. I got a plug, baby.